Hey, it's the radio on the radio, no radio. And today we're talking about how I'm learning to be a dad without a dad. So growing up, it was me, my brother, mother, and my grandmother. And my father figures were my mom's friends, and when I got older, my uncles. Now, my role model was Bugs Bunny. And then as I got older, the other role models that I put on the list were anime characters. So it's crazy to say technically cartoons raised me. Now here's the problem. The problem is, right, I didn't know I had a problem when I was younger. I just was hostile and angry, and I never knew why. But as I got older, I found out I was hostile and angry because my friends and my cousins had fathers, and I used to be envious. Now that I had recognized what the issue was, I always wanted a dad, and shows, I used to watch shows like Disney Channel, and I like that, not even just Disney Channel, but like Family Matters and Full House and stuff, where there would be a crazy situation going on in the house, and by the end of the show, the father was swooping like a superhero, and he would fix the day or save the day or whatever. And that really messed me up, because I would think like, all right, well, I could go talk to my mom about something, go talk to my mom about something. I'll go talk to my mom, and my mom, she wasn't like a parent. Like, she dead would come to me and talk to me like a friend. And when I was younger, I didn't need that. I didn't need like the friend talk. I needed that, like, that parent tell me what to do talk. And when I thought it was so bad when I was younger, it really just made me angrier. But it did have a good outcome, because because my mom did it to me that way. I became more independent, and I became less, I guess you could say, less reliant on her and other people, and I just started doing a lot of stuff by myself. As I got older, more into the military, it did help me out a lot. But I also realized that independent behavior and mentality that I had wasn't good for families. That's a different topic, not for today. But moving forward, as I got older to like middle school, it really started to bother me, because like I was watching my friends and family. They would take pictures, and everybody be all happy in couples and stuff. So it looked like on paper anyway. And they just was like doing the whole family thing, and they would always go on family trips, and their dad would take them to karate and teach them how to do cars. And I just felt like I was lacking, because everything I ever was interested in, my mom, she had no interest in. And that's pretty much how it usually is in single mom families, where, you have boys, and the boys become interested in other stuff that the mom has no interest in at all, right? It kind of creates a level of loss, or a level of restriction that you can do in that area or hobby that the kid may be interested in, right? Without them paying for it on the outside. So, I'm here today to say that I had a breakdown a couple of years ago. After I found out my dad died, I was in church like, oh, yeah. People was hugging me and stuff, and everybody was on me, and they was loving me. And I thank God, because I didn't know I had needed that breakdown to destroy that coldness that was surrounding my heart about the topic. Because I thought I was fine. I don't need nobody. And blah, blah. I ain't need no dad. Blah, blah. Found out this man was dead, bro. And it made me mad, because I wanted to talk to him so bad and just let him know that how I wanted to see if he would be proud of me. That's really what I was looking for. And it's crazy, because no matter how high I got, or how many achievements and accomplishments I had, I just wanted my dad to see me and be like, what, you did turn out to be something good, And it bothered me for a long time, until recently, like I said, I had got over it. But it was a long, hard. Brian, 31. It took me a couple years ago to get over this. That's crazy. So there's no dates on these things, right? So, jumping forward, I just want to say, like, how I'm learning to be a dad with my son is, like, one, just be there. Like my son, no matter what stuff I dealt with his mom and stuff, I always try to maintain some level of communication with my son. And while I'm not going to approach it the same way my mom did, with being a friend first, I'm going to be a parent first and a friend second. So as he gets older, I'm just going to take less parental stuff off of him and give him more independent, I could be a friend potentially stuff on him. And I like that, because my son is getting that independence he needs, and he still has the outlet that I was looking for when I was younger, because now he's in that middle school age group. And he comes to me with a lot of stuff when we talk about stuff that I didn't feel comfortable talking about when I was with my mom, because she looked at me like I was crazy, like masturbation and girls, and how you should go about talking in front of a group of people, peer pressure, drugs. There's so much crazy stuff that I feel like I'm able to give my son just by being a dad. I'm not rich. I'm not super special. I'm like, there's nothing like really great about Chaz, aka H3 Radio, that like stands out, that makes him. But this man will just like protect me and love me, and he's proud of me. And literally, I could be the king of garbage can land, and this man is like, my dad is something. And it's crazy because it feels good that my son is proud of me in the weirdest way, and I'm proud of him too. Like I just want to say congratulations while I'm on this. My son just got 2 clients for mowing lawns, because I told him, I said he needed to go out there and figure out what type of work he could do. So I had him practicing on these lawns that he also get paid for, provided he do a good job. And he went out there and got clients. So he about to start trying to do his lawnmower business sometime soon. He's something he's going to start in a couple of days. But I'm really proud of him for that. And I'm proud that he can come to me and he feels comfortable talking to me about certain things. And I can be that outlet for my son. And I just wanted to say that I was reading a statistic on fathers.com. And it was talking about how fathers, kids that grow up without, you know, there's a lot of stuff that happens to them in the father's home. So like for females, it's usually teen pregnancy. And for guys, it's usually incarcerations, right? Or drug abuse. And it was saying across the board, it's poverty, because usually in single family households, you know, they deal with, it was like 44% more poverty opposed to like 15% for the families that you know, were couples. And then the other thing was, I want to say, is that the drugs, alcohol, and suicide was also a lot higher in fatherless families as well. So I'm not telling you guys to go out there and do the right thing. I'm telling you, go out there and do what you think is best for your kid, and love the kids the same way you would want to be loved if you came from a household that didn't have a father. Because while I'm not perfect and I'm still experimenting and I'm still trying to get stuff together and still trying to make, you know, what works for us, I just will tell you that I am a dad.